Yep, all good.
Welcome, Star Citizens. Here's Lord Draco. I got my golden ticket by killing a whole bunch of drug lords, all the people, NPCs that spawn in the drug missions, and I just kept killing them until one of them finally had a golden ticket. And here's the F8 Lightning. This is my first look at it, so this video is not really going to be edited. It's just literally my first look at it. They did a good job designing her. I mean, she looks mean. And it has you can already see that it's got a ton of guns on it. I mean, that's to be expected. It is a heavy fighter. My apologies, heavy fighter. Just looking around to see if there's any, storage or anything on it. Let's see. So staying clear. I don't see any storage yet. I believe this is a one-person ship. We're going to find out here in a second. All of those guns are... Okay, so it doesn't have any storage inside the ship. That's why we're seeing this here. Let me turn my light off so I'm not blinding myself once I get in. Oh, look at that. You know, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the Ares series, like the way that it's laid out. But instead of having one gigantic gun, it looks like it's just filled in with engines. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got 8 missiles sitting there. We got a turret ball on the top. We got cannons under the wings. And we got 2 more guns. What is this? See them right there, right in the middle of the ship, right under it, under the engine there. It's got a lot of guns on it. This thing's going to be a beast. If it can handle it all, it's going to be ridiculous. Alright, let's get her up into space and see how she does. It looks cool. I have to imagine there's going to be a number of paints out for this too. But even as it is right there, it looks pretty cool. Like they did the red just right. They didn't overuse it, just to accent in the right spots. Nice. Alright, now I want to see what it has, if it has VTOL engines. It's just something I like to see. It does not appear to. Let's see if the wings change any. Alright, so we got some winglets that came up when I lifted the landing gear. That's pretty cool. Alright, watch the corners here, both the top and the bottom. Oh, I just noticed the front part too. Oh, so that's how it does its VTOL. It's tied in with the landing gear. That makes sense.
Landing gear raised.
It's got pretty good VTOL characteristics. So everybody's been telling me that this flies a lot more like a medium fighter than it does a heavy fighter, so let's find out. So this is without boost. We're almost up to 400 in Atmo. That's pretty good. Without boost. Pushing 450, 500, 550, already into space. It's got a little bit of it's got some engines to her. Despite the speed, she's still able to turn. So a lot of ships, once they start going fast, they don't have that turning ability anymore. Alright, let's see how she does here with the quantum. Nice. Alright, let's see what we got for guns. Those are the ballistics. Well, it's got 8 guns on it. That's That's a lot of firepower. Look at that. That is raining death onto someone. That is a lot. That's gonna hurt. All right, let's see how she does on a full turn and burn. Pushing 8 Gs without boost. With boost, 14.7. Gonna block me out here in a second. Nope, it's already coming back the other side. Wow. Still blocked me out, even though I left off. That's pretty powerful. All right, let's get to a moon. Where are we at here? Is that a moon there? Lyria, that'll work. Wow, look at that. It's pushing 8 Gs without thrusters. That's... So they were right. It's got some zoom zoom to her. Alright, let's get her over to Lyria. See what we can do for some of these turrets. All I'm gonna do is try to find a bunker. Basically, I want to find something that's gonna be Ninetales controlled. I think the orphanage was. I don't know if it still is. Let's find out. Hopefully it's on the light side.
Drive is now on.
So Lyria should be a decent moon to test out. Jumptown happens a lot here. This will give us an idea of how the ship will handle in a dogfight. It's kind of ridiculous how many guns this thing has on it.
Bottom drive is now off.
Alright, let's punch her up. Alright, from a stop to full start here with boost. We're already pushing 8, 9,000, 11, 12, 13. Wow, she's got some zoom zoom to her. That's crazy. Alright, let's get her in the white here. Just gonna fly her around a little bit, see how she does. That's a pretty tight turn. Yeah, this is gonna be serious. Right now, it's gonna be serious competition for light fighters. Mainly because it's nearly, from what I can see right now, nearly as maneuverable as one of them. And you've got a massive firearms payload. Alright. See where the bunker's at here. Buckets and launch pad, just in case this one isn't what I'm looking for. There it is. Alright, now let's hope it's got, yes, it's got lights on it. Nice. It's not always the case. Alright, let's go back up to buckets. Nobody here. That's crazy how much it's got. Elsewhere might also have wheelers. There it is. That's what we're looking for. If there's nobody here, I'll just take a low bounty. I'm not a very good ship fighter pilot, but I may take a little bit more interest in it. This is going to look so awesome when we finally get VR. I mean, look at the cockpit on this. Yeah. So as many of you know, I've already been running the F7C. It's been kind of a
Quantum
favorite for
drive
me.
is now off.
Man, it's got zoom zoom. Without boost, it just zooms. I mean, it pushes 8 Gs the whole way. Alright. Let's do a raptor stop here. You just bring the nose up, that way you don't black out so fast. Get your ship down pretty quick. Alright, so now we've got a Nine Tails controlled place. It should have a whole bunch of turrets, and it does. Alright, does this have gimbals? It does!
Shields hit.
That's crazy! This has gimbals on it! That is a massive amount of firepower. That's already taken out a turret and a light and a fighter. Like, you would assume that's the kind of firepower that you would need in something like a, look at that, it's just lighting it up. You know, and it looks like they're having troubles tracking this too. I don't know if that's a server issue or what right now. Man. There's 2 turrets already. Look at that. Whoops.
Shields hit.
So I definitely want to redo some of the guns. Right now I can see that I've got 2 pips going on. That means the rounds are going and traveling at different speeds.
Ballistics low.
It's got decent shields, I mean. Alright, let's give it a full stop. Look at that. Just took out 4 turrets with it. Relatively quick, too. That is crazy. So I'd say she's definitely got some firepower. And that's why the ship is wanted by so many people. It's a massive amount of firepower in such a small and maneuverable package. When it comes right down to it, this is why, you know, people were wanting this a whole lot more than even the Ares fighters. Alright, now let's see what it's going to cost to rearm it. We've also got 48 decoys, 5 noise, so that's pretty standard. About the only ship that really has anything different than that is going to be the Hercules line. And those ships have an almost unlimited amount of
Quantum drive is now
both
on.
decoys and noise. Let's see. Hopefully this mining facility is going to be in the daylight so we can get another look at her. I'm liking her. She's looking good. Definitely going to have to rebalance the guns on it, so we've got 1 pip though. So I do have joysticks. My joystick has a double pull trigger. So it fires,
Quantum drive
the first
is
trigger
now
pull
on.
pulls, you know, fire group 1, and then the second one pulls the second. But in order to get to the second trigger pull, you have to squeeze the first trigger too. So, alright, coming in. Man, she just zooms. I mean, look at that thing zoom. Oh, that looks cool. Even from
Landing gear
inside the ship,
deployed.
you can see the landing gear. That's nice. That means you have a visual
Landing
representation
gear
from inside the
raised.
cockpit of what the ship looks
Landing
like.
gear deployed.
Looking like we got a SCM speed of almost 200. That's going to be nice when master modes becomes a thing.
Landing complete.
Oh, that's just nice. Liking it so far. This may be my new daily driver for a fighter. I so far have no regrets. Not too bad, only 81 credits to restock it. Looks like we've got people literally climbing on top of my ship. Remember, this just came out where people like us can actually buy and fly these. So, you know what? I'm gonna let them fly it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you on the backside.